I have an issue with the white mire. You know, these people saying, talking about, these people who are more pissed off, you know, these people who are, more pissed off at people like Malcolm X than they are at the KKK. I'm just using them as examples. You can fuck off. First off, you're saying, "Oh, stop, stop being hateful." Why don't you tell these racist white fucks? Why don't you tell them to stop being fucking hateful, huh? Why don't you tell it all right to stop being hateful? No, they're hateful as fuck. Don't tell me not otherwise. They're all scumbags in the alt-right. All of them. Why don't you tell the Trumpists to stop being so fucking hateful and fucking stupid? Huh? Being, Martin Luther King wrote about your asses in 1964. He wrote about people like you. If you're one of these people I'm describing. He wrote about white people like you. He didn't, I don't know what, but actually, one of the points what he says that the white mire has been more damaging to our cause than the fucking Ku Klux Klan has. I don't think he actually said the Ku Klux Klan, but I think he meant. I think he actually said the segregationists. When you fucking stay silent on the oppression of others, you become. What the fuck is wrong with you when you do that? Huh? So, if you want to fight against racism, how about you actually take a stand for the people who are facing it daily, weekly, So, if not, if you don't want to do it, then you can just shut the hell up and just shut up about people like Malcolm X, and I know he's long been dead, but people like him. You can shut up about people like him. Being hateful. Well, it's like, there's one. I think I've seen this before. There's a political there was like a cartoon. Political cartoons, social cartoons. You draw a picture. Well, there's one where there's the KKK saying they want to kill black people, and then there's black people on one side saying we want civil rights, and then there's some asshole in the middle saying compromise. That's the white mire. That's them in a fucking nutshell. They have shit. If even like 25% of white people in this country took an active stance against racism, the system would probably fall apart pretty fucking quickly now, would it? You know? But no. No, what? You know, you gotta have more. They gotta have. They have more anger. You fuckers have more anger towards, towards the Black Panthers than you do, than you do the alt right. You know, like what? And then you'll say they're equivalent. Like, bro, that's fucking bullshit. The Black Panthers were not spreading hate about, gay people. They're not spreading hate about other non-white people. They were not spreading hate about white people even. They were just saying, we're going to defend ourselves, and we will defend the communities. We will stand up against police brutality. We will make a stand, and we will fight for freedom, no matter what. That's basically what they said. The alt-right wants to be big assholes. They're not oppressed. They're not marginalized. They're just assholes. Bigoted, racist assholes. That's who the alt-right is. So do not fucking even dare compare the two. I know nobody's made that comparison. Not that I know of. But, like don't compare the Nation of Islam to the KKK. That's a false equivalency also. How many people has the Nation of Islam killed? How many towns did they burn? How many people have they hanged? 0. All 0. The KKK has killed thousands of people. They have hanged people for the color of their skin. So, you either, you get pissed off when we're calling out racism. When we're calling a spade a spade. If you're a white person and you're against racism, then take a fucking stand. Stand up against it, actually. And stop fucking putting all your anger at black people and other people who are fucking calling out racism. Because they're not the fucking problem. You are the fucking problem by showing you more anger towards them than you are to the hateful, evil-ass white people who are fucking evil, than you are towards evil-ass, racist white people. Well, racism is evil anyway. But, you know what I mean. So yeah, if you're a white person, take a stand against racism. Be in protests. Sign petitions. Better than nothing. Make videos. Call out racism. Support things like reparations. Support support massive police reform. A massive police reform. You know, fight against police brutality. You know, things like that. Stop. You know, if you're a white person and you detest racism, then you have to take a stand for the people who face it daily and weekly. They don't act like you know their shoes or something, because yeah, the only reason why I know as much about the subject as I know is because I've listened to, you know, people like Michael Harriot and other, you know, people at the Root, um, and among other people throughout YouTube, you know, and out the internet, and, you know, black people and even other white people or other non-white people who have, you know, who have you know, who I've learned from. You know, I've learned in the last, you know, 3 years. I've learned a lot about systemic racism. You know, I've learned a lot on this subject, on racism. You know, in the last several years, especially probably the last two. You know, so you know, it's like we got so many white people in silence against racism. That just leads to a lot of problems. It just leads to racism keep happening. It leads to just the injustices keep happening when there's such white silence. Now, yes, there are white people who take a stand against racism, but those people, their numbers are not that much, honestly. The majority of white people have shown apathy towards non-white people. But if you're not part of that majority, then prove it.